Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell, and this is your energy forecast and intuitive message for today, Wednesday, February the 3rd, 2016. As always, thank you for taking time to retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan, support me on patreon.com financially, and checking out my website when you feel led at intuitivemitchell.com. So today, I'm dedicating this message this day to Toby, and I'm going to put a picture up here next to me. Toby came into Fabian's life when he was a kitten about 13 years ago. Fabian's ex-boyfriend brought Toby home. They found him in a dumpster as just like a little baby kitten, and he had been with Fabian for the last 13 years. And then, of course, when I started seeing Fabian 9 years ago, a week ago Monday, Toby came into my life, and he has been part of our lives for my life for the last 9 years, the last 13 years of Fabian's life. But yesterday, we had to say goodbye to him. And if you have ever said goodbye to an animal for whatever reasons, whether you had to assist them or there was, instant trauma or something like that, it's pretty painful. But we've done it before together, Fabian and I, with Lolita, a Pomeranian, a couple of years ago. And interestingly enough, I realized this morning that they've gone on holidays. Lolita went on Memorial Day a couple of years ago, and yesterday was Groundhog's Day. So I wanted to just, make my video about him and about the animal communication work that I do. And, and just say, as hard as it is, I do it again tomorrow to enjoy the lessons I've learned through these beautiful animals, the joy, the love, that they brought into my life, the energy that they supply to the household. But he was a little overweight. In the last couple of months to a year, he dropped about 7 pounds, and we were hoping that was a good thing, but then finally he just didn't want to come out of the closet, and he just has been extremely lethargic. Took him to the vet, and he was very anemic, and we did the medicine and vitamins and stuff like that for about 2 weeks, but just not getting any better. And the alternative is a blood transfusion for these animals, and Toby is already a stressful cat and hating the vet and everything like that. So Fabian and I, through our understanding and communication with him and everything like that, we made the decision together not to put him through this extensive treatment, which would ultimately just help his blood cells to be better, and then not knowing what's on the other side. So, like I said, if any of you have been there, you understand, and I thank you for all the emails and messages and things like that you have sent. So, thank you. Love your animals, connect with them. For those of you who say you'll never have another one, I know how tough it is to go through it, but the joy that I've experienced has been far, far outweighing of the few moments that had to go through to say goodbye to them. So, thank you for listening. So let's look at some cards and numbers for today and tomorrow. This is congestion, and yes, I'm emotional, but it is congestion as well. So you've got to stop the dairy. So for today's Energy Wednesday, it's a 5-day. It's all about transition, movement. It's versatile, freedom, resourceful. Lenormand to go along with it is the letter. We got that yesterday. So the letter's still coming, people. Whatever the letter is about for today, it is still coming. We got 5 of coins yesterday along with the letter. And then for today, it's the Empress, which is about starts and beginnings and births. So there's definitely something coming today, a beginning, a start. You may get this letter, which yesterday I was saying it feels like it might be a bill or something that drains your finances. And today it still feels like something's arriving, something's coming, more about birth, start, a beginning. So it may be a bill that, you started up a new business, and here's your bill for the website and the bank account. So definitely feels like that. Or it could be the bill for the baby you had a couple months ago. Shifting and moving into, but ultimately there's some kind of text or written information coming today that is about a start, a beginning, a birth. Tomorrow, number 6. 6 is such a cool number. 6 is a confusing number for so many people. I was just discussing this with someone because this is balancing, nurturing. It's this family focus. It's this marriage, divorce. It's domestic. It's work, responsibility and duties. So tomorrow, 6 energy. And the Lenormand is 22, the crossroad or pathways. This is all about choices, which direction you're going to go. You've got to make a choice, do it. Don't just stand there at the crossroads looking. Tarot to go along with it is the Star card. So this is about picking up the pieces, rebuilding, making a choosing which direction you're going to go after the breakdown, the loss of job, the loss of relationship, the end of life, whatever it is. But this is about hope and rebirth and rebuilding. So that's what the star card does for you. It helps you to rebuild and make those choices. So with the number 6 energy, family focus, marriage, divorce, work. So there's something going on there tomorrow where I feel like you'll be making some choices to move forward. So, and the Spirit just reminded me of something. So yesterday morning, Fabian and we had phone conversations, and he said, either I can take Toby, meaning Fabian said, I can take Toby at 3:30 yesterday, or I could take him this morning at 8:30, because we both had work or appointments. So I got off work yesterday and came home so I could go with Toby, and do that. And we did it together. We were with Toby. But yesterday, after I, cried through my yoga class that I took in the morning, which was good, cathartic, I said, I'm going to look at some of those pictures and videos. So I pulled up a video, and I tried to get it here, but I couldn't cut and paste. I just don't know how to do that quite yet, and I didn't have time this morning. But the video was Toby, and I'll put another picture up here, was Toby licking Sebastian, and he licks him all over and cleans him. And it was a video. And then all of a sudden I started listening to what was in the background. Well, Fabian and I were watching a haunting with Kim Russo, the medium. And it was the final wrap-up at the end of the day. And the guest was talking about they were releasing the spirit from the house. And she was saying, go to the other side, be with your friends, be with those that you know and you recognize. And I immediately started thinking of Lovita. She would be there at the Rainbow Bridge to welcome Toby. And it was just a nice confirmation, because I know we all get to that moment where, have I done everything I can? Is this the best for our animals? And I always think it's a privilege and a blessing that we do have the choice to help them cross over with much more ease, less pain, less suffering, which is difficult for humans, but also even more difficult sometimes for animals, because there's no voice, there's no communication. It's something that I do. So even though I do communicate with them, we had our moments, and at the very last moment, it was extremely peaceful, and it was his way of, I think, showing me, I'm ready. But that video really confirmed it, because, just a random video, and I was talking about releasing the spirit and going to the other side. So, again, thank you for listening. I truly appreciate it. Have an amazing day. Namaste. Bye-bye.